open up another tab in your browser or on your phone and just type in the YouTube, Blur, Parklife, and you can listen to the song and get the gist. This week at the Rock Project Bath in Wiltshire and the Rock Project Swindon, we're going to be learning Parklife by Blur. Excellent song, 90s Britpop band fronted by Damon Albarn. It was Alex James on bass, Graham Coxon on guitar, and I cannot for the life of me remember the drummer. Sorry, but it certainly wasn't me. Now some of you will know I'm not much of a drummer, but the part of doing these videos and having a resource for you guys to look at is showing you that someone like me, for example, I don't play much drums. I'm playing with the gear that we play at the sessions, that we use at the sessions. So this won't sound a million times better because I'm using an excellent kit, like I'm using a £1 million drum setup. This is exactly the same setup as you will be using at our sessions, and I imagine that you've probably got something similar at home. I'm not going to play the song on this video due to copyright issues, but you're already on YouTube. Open up another tab in your browser or on your phone and just type in the YouTube, Blur, Parklife, and you can listen to the song and get the gist. It took me a few hours, this song, I'm not going to lie. There is a steady sort of 4 beat, but there's a really funny, every ending of every 8 beats has a little lick, which I'll show you shortly. But the whole point of these videos is and the whole point of our sessions really, is not to play it exactly like the record. It's to get you guys, no matter what ability you are, to start playing as soon as possible. So I'm going to show you a few ways to play this song on the drum kit. So the basic thing we've got the bass drum in the pedal here. I'm going to turn this up a touch. There we go. So we've got the bass drum here. Now the bass drum isn't 4 to the floor like this. We just go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're playing half notes or minims with our right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on beat 1 and beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then with our left hand, our left stick, we're going to play the snare drum on beats 2 and 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you're new to our sessions, or you're in a band and you're doing this song for the first time, you could play the entire song all the way through, just doing that. And there would be nothing wrong. So if you, like I said, if you're brand new to the drums, or you're new to your band, or you're new to this song, you could put the song on right now and play through like this and stay in time. Once you've got that down, we can start to look at adding the right hand. So the right hand will be playing a hi-hat. Now the hi-hat on the song and in the video, it's a half closed hi-hat. I can't really do that on here, so we've either got open or we've got closed. We're going to be playing all 4 beats with this hand, like this. So if I play it open, it's really not the most attractive sound in the world. And those of you that come to my sessions will know that I absolutely hate the sound of an incessant open hi-hat. So we are going to practice this one with a closed hi-hat for now. If you get onto a real hi-hat, you can sort of half open, half close it, and you get that really nice sound, and there is no real option to do that here. So while this is going on, hello, foot on the pedal, while this is going on with the right hand on the hi-hat, all the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand through their park life. You can play the whole song like that as well. So that's like the next level up. The basic level, we've just got bass drum and snare drum, and then adding the right hand in. So this one plays 4, all 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The bass plays 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and the left hand goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said, you can play the entire song start to finish doing that. And I would recommend it just to practice your pulse keeping, to practice playing in time with the band. What often happens is when we're new to a song, we can try putting the fills in and it gets us out of time. So if you're, for example, say you're going to go and gig this tomorrow, you can just do the bare minimum and it will sound fantastic. So we're going to have a little look at the end of the phrase, at the end of the 8 beats. I'll play the whole thing now to show you what it sounds like. Probably heard that I wasn't that accurate at the fill at the end. I was a little out of time, pushing and pulling. That happens in music. Ideally, we want to keep that in time and as smooth as possible. But it's very hard. It's a lot harder than it sounds. But we can get through it. So those of you that are feeling ready for the challenge, those last for the first 4 beats are normal. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the second lot of 4 that change. And we've got... Best thing to do, start with your right hand on the hi-hat, and your left hand is going to play on 2 and then 4 and. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 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 1, 2, 3, 4. See, even I make mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Practice it like that, not doing anything fancy with the bass drum. And then eventually we have to bring the bass drum in. What I'm going to recommend for this bit is that you practice your bass pedal and your snare hand first. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Now we have to fit the bass pedal in with that. So it should sound like this. Seems simple, but then when you add in the right hand, that can cause some confusion. That's why practicing your rudiments is really important, because we can learn to separate the right and left, and then eventually the right and right. So I'm doing something different with my right hand and my right foot throughout that, which makes it a bit complicated. As far as the other fills go, because that's pretty much it. You can play that for the whole song. That's like the core beat for the song. Eventually we add in a crash cymbal in a few different places. And we've got some of the toms that come into play as well. But what I would say is, when you're first starting out this song, just try and get this basic drum beat together. For more intricate fills, like we have at the start, for example, that fill was also with the crash. Okay, so the first bit we can do, you don't have to worry about the crash cymbal. We can just go. So for the fill at the very beginning of the song, we want to count in our heads 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's the first bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Down, fliggity giggity. Make up whatever words you want for that. I like fliggida giggida, fliggida giggida. Splat, fliggida giggida, bound, get down, down, and so on and so forth. So I wouldn't worry about putting that fill in if you find it too difficult. So my recommendation is when you're practicing at home, practice these fills. If you can't quite get them in time yet at the session, don't worry about it. It's simple. As long as we can get this, again, the very basic. You could do that all night and it would sound fine. So make sure that you're practicing these fills at home, and then when you're feeling ready, feeling confident, bring them to the session. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. No one minds. We're here to learn, and making mistakes is how we learn. All the more intricate fills for this song you will learn at the session with your tutor. I'm not going to do that now because I think that you need to practice and you need to get off onto your drum kit now, or even the table, or however you are practicing yourself at home, and just get this groove really down in your head. Make sure you listen to the song. Listening to the song is probably the most important bit of your practice right now. Get it ingrained in your head, listen out for the different places, and have a good time, and I'll see you at a session soon.